Hi guys, it's Baz from Hognose UK here, making the most of the end of September sunshine, as you can see, in my jungle that used to be a garden. So today I've got a clutched cart, which is a little bit unusual. I bought a snake from DJ John many years ago, a lesser clown, and when I bred it to just a normal het clown, I got this bright orange snake out, which I wasn't sure about, and I got a lesser, which looked like it might have been yellow belly as well, het clown, with a very mixed up pattern, so I kept the pair. The other orange gene you'll see in another video prior to this one. It'll be out before this one is, and this is the follow-up. So this is the lesser, what looks like a yellow belly female, but it's not. It's the gene I'm calling currently I'm calling it Fanta because it's orange. But I'll probably change that at some point. If anyone's got any better suggestions for a nice new orange gene, please comment in the comments below. And without further ado, let's go and see if this girl has passed the gene on to the clutch. Let's go and see if the girl has passed this off. Let's go and see if the girl has passed this off to her offspring. So this one's a bit different. Last night before I went to bed, I noticed these guys were pipping, so I gave them a quick slash just to make sure that it was safe for them all to get out. Gave them all a little nick. I got up this morning to go to work, and this one's already out, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'll explain a bit more about the orange gene that's involved in this at the beginning of the intro and that. But there is a chance that this may have my orange gene. I'm calling it Fanta at the moment, but I don't actually have a proper name for it yet. It's just because it's so bright orange, I just called it Fanta. So no one else has decided to come out. That one there, silly sod, I've cut the egg there and he's decided to come out underneath it, but that's, you know, commonly happens. If you cut an egg, they don't like to be told where to come out. Now that's quite orangey, so that actually, yeah, I think that has got the gene in it as well. So this is the sister of the orange girl that produced the other Fantas, and this is a lesser. There is some question as to whether she's a yellow belly or not. So this guy is a lesser, very nice looking lesser, with some very funky patterns on it. So I'm saying that's possibly got the influence as well, but I can't really tell. I'm not great at seeing orange unless it's really obvious and in your face. Little clowns on the way, on the move. So on the other Fantas that I have hatched, I hatched a couple of clowns earlier, just literally a few days ago. Oh, there's another one. Look. I'm going to say that's probably a that looks like the same, looks like a spot nosed. I think that's a spot nose Fanta lesser clown, and I think this one's probably the same. Looking at those markings up the side, it looks spot nosy. I can't see the head. It's really dry in this egg, so it looks like it's close to coming out anyway. There's the head there. There we are. Yeah, very, very similar looking animal. I only saw a brief glimpse of it. I don't want to pull him out yet. I don't want him to make him come out. He looks like he's absorbed all his yolk and everything, but let him do it in his own time. It's never good to pull him out too early if you can help it. This one's kicking and pushing against the against my fingers. Oh wow. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So that's a completely different colour lesser to this one. Probably not easy to pick up on the camera, but this one's a lot darker than this one. So I can't, there's not one animal apart from that one. I'll have to get someone else to look at it for me. It's not as bright orange as the clowns, but I'm fairly sure it's orange. And be interesting to compare these two. This one in here is a lot paler than that one, but we'll see. A nice little clutch, and I love this spot nose lesser. Really, really nice. And I'm pretty sure that one's going to be just as nice. So two clowns from a het to a visual, and there's pastel involved actually as well, so that could be the difference between the two lessers. So I'll do an update when they're at the egg. So there he is, and you can see how bright orange he is. The other one, the other one that's in shed is just as bright. There was one I was querying whether it was a Fanta or not, and I think actually this is the one. And as you can see, it's quite orange. And these are, and then there's these two, and these two are stunning. Now, that for those of you that have bred lessers before, you can clearly see these are affected by the Fanta gene, both of them. Look how bright they are. These are all eating, by the way. These are all eating the same amount. They've all had the same amount of feeds. She's had the same amount of feeds as everybody else. She just decided she wanted to grow a lot faster. So those of you that breed lessers normally, you'll know that this is not a normal lesser. It's so bright. It's ridiculously bright. All the alien heads have been conjoined on this one as well. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. So bright. I absolutely love this girl. Both of these are girls, so these are probably the most nearest gene to nearest production to mum, nearest copies of mum, should I say. Look at that. Look how bright that is. That is just ridiculous. And I love that big patch there. It's awesome. It's only on the one side as well. It's really cool. And then there's this one here, which is obviously from the same clutch as well. She hasn't got as many conjoined alien heads. In fact, she's only got the couple there. But look how bright she is. Once again, you know, it's obvious to anyone who's bred lessers before, this is not an ordinary lesser. I don't think the orange shows up particularly well on these, to me. Whether they do to you guys or not, I don't know, but I am colourblind, so. And then there's these two little hooligans. As you can see, they're about to bite me. So these are the two visual clowns that I got out of this clutch. They're basically lesser spot nose Fanta clowns. Now the weird thing is, these are the only two spot noses I got, and they're both clowns. So this is a Fanta lesser spot nose clown with that head. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, look how vibrant and bright they are. It's completely conjoined the heads up. I mean, the alien heads up, which is something that spot nose does in clown quite a lot anyway. But look at it. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. There's the typical Fanta head stamp. If anyone watched the previous video on Fantas, you'll recognise that head stamp in the clown. I'm not sure what colour those eyes are. They've got amazing coloured eyes. It actually looks a bit green to me, but I'm not sure. Gorgeous. Give me a dirty look. Look. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one's the same, I believe. There is a slight difference in colour. This one's slightly brighter, but I think they're pretty much the same. And there's your Fanta head stamp, look. And there's that amazing looking eye. They are really cool coloured. Nice slit down the middle. And again, the spot nose has conjoined all the alien heads and that together. So this was the pastel raptor spot nose clown that made these. And look at that. He's in the way at me. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those pair. I'm absolutely over the moon with this clutch. Obviously I'm going to keep all of these for the time being until I know if there's a super for this gene or not. But look at those two. Absolutely amazing. Gorgeous. As I said, over the moon. Look at them. Beautiful clowns. So I thought I'd try and show these guys off. So this is the original girl that started it off. So she was the one that came out all orange, and I noticed that she was a bit different. I thought maybe yellow belly, but I mean, let me see if I can turn her over without her. See, her belly's quite busy, but it doesn't look like a yellow belly. As you can see, she's maintained her orange. I think the clowns are much more orange, but this girl is about 3 years old now, and she's kept the orange up. She's a bit feisty, a bit grumpy, this one, so I'm not going to pull her around too much. But this is the original Fanta girl, so she's the one that kind of started it off. So this is the other one. There was another one. There was two of these and one orange. Wayne Eden's got the other one of these. He's working with it. And as you can see, it's got the traits of those babies that I just showed you. It's got the conjoined alien heads. It's very much not, excuse me, it's very much not a normal looking lesser. The alien heads are really weird shaped. They crisscross over like the Motley gene. They've got the Motley gene in them. They may well have. The clown I made them with was the one I'm always talking about from DJ John, and I don't know whether he had Motley in him or not, but he was quite a low expression lesser clown. But as you can see, look, all the alien heads are all joined up. It's a different colour from normal lesser. She's got a lot of these hurricane-y looking markings here. Look at these all around here. And she hasn't got the head stamp that the clowns have got. That head stamp seems to be particular to the clowns. But as you can see, she's very different from a normal lesser. She's obviously got the gene in her, otherwise I wouldn't have produced any Fantas from her. And she's putting weight on nicely after giving birth to these guys. So in typical form, put my last Fanta video out, typical form for this hobby, I got accused of just renaming a Orange Dream. Well, this is the female Fanta currently. As you can see, stupidly bright, really bright. Still don't know if there's a super here yet because we haven't gone for the super. There's that amazing head stamp, and look at that head. It's very much like one of those in the last clutch. I love this. You get like a fork with a gap on the back. That's quite consistent in the Fantas. And this grumpy guy sitting next to her is an Orange Dream. As you can see, Orange Dream clowns start out quite nice and very bright as a youngster, but that's an adult that's about 4 years old now, and the colour couldn't be more different, you know. I don't think that Orange Dream in a clown works particularly well, unless you stick other things in it. You stick a bit of Enchy in it, put a rainbow in it, something like that, and that brightens it up really nice. A bit of fire even a pastel Orange Dream clown is nicer, but as you see, they dull out quite considerably. And whereas I know this girl is only a year old, but you can clearly see at the moment she's getting brighter rather than duller. So I just thought I'd do a little comparison for those people that have been telling me I'm renaming the Orange Dream gene. So there we go. I'm in no doubt now that that female, whatever the gene is that she's carrying, or those two females, whatever it is genetic. Those two lessers are almost identical to mum. I'm sure they'll become more orange as they grow, the same as she did. And the two clowns are great. There is a slight difference in them. One may turn out to just be a lesser spot nose, and the other one may be the lesser spot nose Fanta. I don't know. I expect once you get a few grams or a few hundred grams on them, the colours will become more obvious, as did the original. The original one looked like it had an orangey tinge. It's a different orange to the Orange Dream. It's a much deeper, darker orange, more like a burnt orange, like an ochre I think they call it. Really nice colour. I've made the clowns, I've got yearling clowns from it now, so the project is like full steam ahead. I don't think it will be that long. In fact, the coming season I'll be putting a Fanta clown back to the original Fanta het clown female, so we'll find out if there's a super version of it, or if it does nothing at all. Who knows? Half the fun of this game is finding out. And if you lose that enjoyment, it's pointless going ahead anymore, isn't it? So all the time I'm still excited by putting new genetics together, I will keep doing it. So anyway, waffling as usual. Thank you very much for watching. Please tick like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the sun while it lasts.